A lot of people hear the word budget, and they immediately think a budget is something that makes me feel like I've been put in a straitjacket and I can't breathe and it's gonna make my life miserable. And I think about a budget as something totally different. I think about a budget as a joy GPS map. And to me, the whole purpose of having a budget is to make sure that the money that you're working really hard for is getting allocated towards the things in life that bring you the greatest amount of joy. So the idea of a budget isn't to constrain you, it's to make sure that you're taking your money and putting it towards the place where it's giving you the greatest return on joy. I think one of the reasons people have so much trouble budgeting is that we're bombarded with media messages that tell us the answer to finding joy is to buy, buy, buy. And so we need to get quiet and still within ourselves to figure out what really brings us happiness. And then the budgeting process with that simple mind shift set becomes much more enjoyable. So while a lot of people may think budgeting starts with pulling out a shoebox full of last year's receipts, I would actually argue it starts with something very different. It's sitting down with yourself and figuring out what really makes your heart sing. Step number one when it comes to budgeting is to recognize what healthy spending looks like. A rough rule of thumb to keep in your mind is 50-30-20. 50% of your take-home pay to needs, 30% to wants, 20% to savings. The second step is to remember that a shift in your mindset leads to a shift in actions, leads to a shift in results. And the third is to start tracking your money, either in a detailed manner, or if you prefer a broader bucket, you can just look in sum total what you've spent over the month across checking accounts, ATMs, and credit cards. Those are the 3 baby steps that will help propel you forward. One of the interesting things about starting to budget is I cannot tell you how many people come back to me after doing it and say, why didn't I start this years ago? This is the most liberating thing ever. I feel in control of my life. I feel like I'm making choices that are bringing me closer to the life I want to lead instead of my money owning me or some external force controlling me. Budgeting can be incredibly liberating. When it comes to budgeting, I want you to know you can do this. One small baby step a day, a week. Suddenly, if you keep that up, you have literally changed your mindset, changed your actions, changed your outcomes, and changed your life.